What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Dead on Dave coming at you live from Germany. Oh man, what is this? Could it possibly be? Yes, it is. It is your weekly, yes, supposed to be weekly pop culture beatdown. The one and only Nerd and the Jerk. And this week we got a little bit of a special tweak. We're going to go somewhere we don't always go on Nerd and the Jerk. Sports, but not just any sports, weird sports, off-the-wall stuff, all the crazy stuff that's happening in this week. And, of course, I can't do it by myself. I wouldn't want to do it by myself. Lord knows I tried last week to do it by myself, and nobody gave a flying shit. So joining me, as always, brand new co-host, Ace Trade. Oh, wait, no, I'm sorry. I forgot. No. It's Jake Link. He's fucking back. Holy shit.
That's
I
right.
had a cool British guy, but instead we got fat New Jersey Jake.
You got Fat New Jersey Jake. That's what everyone should just call me. I should just change my Twitter name to Fat New Jersey Jake.
I think I just made your career. Welcome back.
Yeah, Fat New Jersey Jake. Yep. You could have had a suave, sophisticated British guy.
Well, I don't know.
Nope.
The first two words probably not. I don't think he would appreciate being called suave and sophisticated. But
you could have had some bloke,
some propaganda. No. But we got Jake Link back. He's back.
That's right.
Here. How you doing, pal?
I'm back. I'm good. I'm stressed out like shit at work, but hey, I'm here and I'm ready to talk about the things we have lined up. I've been having panic attacks all week at work because that's how stressed. Yeah, I know. You know, freaking shaking and shit. And
do not bring sharp objects to work, Jake. I'm just letting you know.
Hey, do you want to know what I work around a bunch of sharp objects?
Well, are they easily wieldable? I mean, can you stab them through somebody's neck?
I sell them, and I can, yes.
Nice. Okay, well, you know, at least you have accessibility, so you're good.
I have accessibility, but in a lot of self-control. So, but no, I appreciate everyone's kind words for the little bit of a hiatus that I took. You know, everyone was very nice on Twitter and stuff, and I appreciate everyone, you know, and their, you know, well wishes and stuff. It was just, you know, work's still crazy, but I realized that I need to be doing this show just to keep myself, you know, normal and sane and happy, and you know.
Everybody was really nice, except for me, who immediately tried to replace you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm like, fuck this, Ace Trader Leo, motherfucker. We need this to go.
It's like I sent the message, and he's like, "No, it's cool. I already have someone."
Gee, don't worry about it, Jake. I've got it lined up.
Don't worry about it. Don't call me. I'll call you.
He's British and beautiful.
He's British and beautiful, and you're just. Yeah.
I can't look. I've been through a couple of co-hosts on this show. I don't know if you know the history or not. I mean, Jesus Christ, I get worried. I get nervous.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I get it.
Got to keep Nerd the Jerk. I swear to God, I'll go to the fucking grave doing this show. I don't care if nobody ever watches it. I will do the show until I die.
Okay, so if nobody was going to is there one person you want to bring back? Because I'm kind of fishing an answer out of you right now.
Yeah. Well, there is. Yeah, actually, I'm like almost every couple of weeks. Tommy's like, "When am I gonna do another episode of Nerd the Jerk?" I'm like,
well, you know what? He said, "Yeah, I don't want to do that." But, you know, what do? You just make fun of Dave, and
is that all you do?
You know, you just talk about nerd shit, and you just say, "Oh, that's stupid."
Well, I was the original Jerk. I don't know if you remember.
Really?
I was the original Jerk. Yeah.
Really?
And technically, you was.
That
is true.
That is hard. That is hard to believe with someone like Tommy that you took the role as the Jerk.
Perish the thought. Perish the thought. I would never thought.
You know, because Tommy has a problem with like everything nerdy, and you know,
except for things that he fucking does, like World of Warcraft, where he has maxed out characters that I don't even have, LARPing, and anything else fucking nerdy that he likes. But everything else, no, it sucks.
It's stupid. Yeah,
it's stupid. I'm from New
Hockey.
Jersey.
Yeah.
My God, but
you know, and you fucking the fact that he calls everything stupid, but the guy used to run around cemeteries fucking looking for ghosts.
Who are you gonna call? Tommy fucking C. Once upon a time. Tommy C. Let me tell you this much. I do not want to dox his email address, but to this day, his email address has the word ghosts in it. To this fucking day, it has the word ghosts in it.
And for a while, like I was like, my wife was like, I was like, yeah, I got to email Tommy. It's Jersey Ghost.
No, you just doxed him.
At Hmail, at like Hmail or AOL or something.
Just
I don't
doxed
fucking.
him. I just avoided doxing him. You just doxed him, Jake.
Oh shit!
Oh
I
man.
think it's at AOL. But
Oh
anyway,
God. Good
fuck.
Lord. Good job. I just said I don't want to dox him. And what does Jake
Oh
do?
fuck!
Dox him. Need another week?
Oh well. Yeah, that was quick.
That was quick. Where's the hook? Where's the giant hook? Where the fuck is it? That's what I want to know.
So we might have to edit out that.
Shit,
You might have to go.
16 people already heard it. Now it's on the internet forever. You're done
Forever.
now. Forever.
So like, and I'm like, yeah, and she's like, don't you know? I go, no. And she goes, you fucking used to chase around Ghost. And I'm like, oh God. And like, I brought it up to him, and you could tell it was like the last thing he wanted to hear about.
Yep. I started bringing it up on shows. He didn't like that. And every now and then, if he gets too big for his britches, I bring up LARPing. He doesn't like that either.
He LARPs?
Oh, he has LARPed. Tommy has LARPed. He's got a great LARPing story. Fantastic LARPing story.
I've done buffering. You know what buffering? Yeah.
Jesus.
I've done it. Well, I did it.
Weird stuff. So
I think about the buffering was cool. You know,
it's got a cool name.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. You take a bunch of fucking PVC and fucking you know, foam insulation and duct tape, and you just fucking create shit and beat each other up with.
Yeah. It's not bad. It's what I used to do with Nerf stuff. I mean, Jesus, what's the problem?
Yeah, it's like homemade Nerf, and some of these things these dudes made were like, you know, fucking creative.
Oh, they were really.
And like
I've seen some weird shit. Yeah.
And like I went one time or once or twice, and you know, and apparently somebody filmed it and put it on YouTube or something. And it was called The Good, the Bad. It was called The Good, the Bad, the Ugly, and the Virgins.
An apt name if there ever was one. By the way, people in the chat are saying, what's wrong with LARPing? Yeah. Nothing. We are LARPing advocates here on Nerd and the Jerk. But, however, when Tommy C, too cool for everything, fucking LARPs, that's a big deal. Fuck him. Yeah. Big deal. Mm-hmm. Big deal.
So what does he LARP? What's the thing he LARPs about?
Like, he
what's
LARP,
his,
like he I think he did it like once or twice. And he got dragged into it. I think he had to LARP as a zombie, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with LARPing.
No, but there is when he does it.
Yes, yes. Yes, there is. Because I spent 3 years literally LARPing on a fucking stage.
Yes, you did.
Yeah. See, I think cosplay and LARPing and all that stuff is really cool.
We're nerds.
You know?
We're nerds.
Yeah,
Jay.
I know.
We're fucking
I think
nerds.
I haven't done it, but I have friends. She makes all this stuff, and she makes like fantastic costumes for cons and stuff.
I just want to put this in perspective. We're two fat guys. I'm sitting literally in a basement, and you're literally sitting in a goddamn 1970s style fucking den. Okay, look at the wood paneling. Goddamn Papa Brady is just like.
Yeah, look at all this. This is all fucking. You know, there's my hockey table.
A story of a lovely Jakey. Jesus, that is great 70s shit right there, Jake. Holy God. Yeah. It's wonderful.
You know what? I've been thinking about like taking it down in here, but I don't want to.
What are you gonna put up there?
Just like new, what's it called? You know, sheetrock and shit.
Oh, you got redecorating money? Shit, I'm not paying you. I don't know where you're getting that from. Is it from your stressful job? What the fuck? Your real responsibilities and shit?
The stressful job does kind of pay well. But...
Remodeling money. We're gonna remodel it this summer, and then we're gonna go to the.
No, I don't have. I just got my wife. We just got my wife a new car, so.
Yeah. I've never had a new car. We've only had new to us cars. So that's it. That's the best we've been able to do.
So no, I don't have any remodeling money. Not yet, at least.
Well, I think we've caught up pretty well.
Yeah?
I think we've got everything up to par. Let's jump into the shit that we got going on this week, because there is quite a bit of it, actually, and there's a lot of stuff that's happening. And as tradition here on Nerd and the Jerk, we have a few things that have always been interwoven in the fabric of this show, especially since Jake has been on, and that's The Simpsons. So anything Simpsons is obviously going to take precedent. Now, we could have hit some of the other bigger stuff and made fun of it and shit on, like Kathy Griffin and all of that, but when Homer
I heard her
Simpson,
crying today.
Yeah, what the fuck? We'll talk about the end of the show because
Yeah.
I got some yelling to do, Jake. I got some
Okay.
yelling, and I want to get your perspective on it as a comedian, but we'll talk about that later on. But when Homer Simpson goes into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame, that's a leadoff story if I've ever heard one. See what I did there? Leadoff baseball? That's fucking wonderful. That's right. Homer Simpson, and really the entire episode, Homer at the bat from The Simpsons, has gone into the Major League Baseball Hall of Fame. Sort of, kind of, not really. It's a big ceremony, and it is technically in the Hall of Fame, but they're not Hall of Famers. And that is an important distinction that we have to make, because if anybody goes in the Hall of Fame, not named Pete Rose, every fucking Pete Rose advocate in the world goes up in arms. And they can't believe that goddamn Homer Simpson's in the Hall of Fame and Pete Rose isn't. Which is fair, because Pete Rose belongs. I'm sorry, he does. I don't give a fuck about the baseball cheating stuff or the betting on baseball. Don't care. He belongs in the Hall of Fame. But Homer Simpson does too, because that is one of the greatest pieces of television, not only about baseball ever made, softball technically, but period, in television. It's a perfect episode. It's perfect.
Yes.
It's perfect.
All the guest star cameos and all of that. It's just it's a great episode. Like, it's like one of those episodes that you just say, you know what, we're watching this. I don't care. I'll be late for whatever.
Right.
If it comes on, you know?
What's really cool about this is there's this wonderful picture out there, and if I was better at my job, I would have had it, but I don't, because I'm awful. Al Jean, Steve Sachs, Jane Forbes Clark, Homer Simpson, Ozzie Smith, Wade Boggs, all there. And the great thing is, it looks like Wade Boggs and Steve Sachs are actually in full uniform. Ozzie Smith just said, fuck it, I'm just going to wear the Cardinals jersey and some jeans. But the other two, they're like, I think Wade Boggs is wearing stirrups. It's amazing. And he looks good, too. He looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah.
pretty damn amazing.
I mean, it would have been great if they were like in Isotopes uniforms, you know?
I know. That would have been so amazing.
So
amazing. So let's ask the question. Does Homer Simpson belong in the Baseball Hall of Fame?
Well, I mean, there's been times where Homer has been on performance-enhancing drugs. The fact that he has been known to have a drinking problem.
Yeah, that helps.
Yes, and you know, and to be fair, he didn't even play most of those games in that season, so I don't know if he deserved them. Of course he does. He's Homer Simpson.
Remember, he's got another tie to baseball as well. Actual baseball, not just softball.
Yes.
He was dancing fucking Homer.
Dancing Hall, and he should be in the Mascot Hall of Fame too.
He should be. He absolutely should be. But
he should be, and he should also be in the MLB Hall of Fame for Dancing Homer.
I agree. I couldn't agree with you more. And here's another thing about this whole. I gotta just say, shut up to everybody who's upset about this. It's ridiculous. You know, for many
Who's upset
reasons
about
why.
this?
Oh God, all the Pete Rose advocates are just pissed off. All of them. All the Pete Rose. Anybody who loves Pete Rose seems to be mad about this. There's all kinds of forums out there. They kind of blew up Twitter over it. It was kind of a micro big deal. It was kind of a thing. So, but not only with that, but there were other people who were like, well, it's the same people who argue about the WWE Hall of Fame. Like when Drew Carey gets in, and it's a celebrity wing. It's a celebrity wing, and that's what this is. It's a celebrity wing.
I mean, Homer, obviously, Homer Simpson is a cartoon character who has a very important episode about baseball.
Right.
In the repertoire, you know, in that thing, you know, with all those stars. But it is kind of funny how, like, you know, Roger Clemens is in that episode. He's not in the Hall of Fame.
Not in.
But Homer Simpson is. Darryl Strawberry. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. No, he's not.
Straw didn't get in yet, I don't think.
No, I don't think he ever will.
Should. Hell of a ball
yeah.
player.
Yeah. But Homer actually had to outplay him.
Yes, he did.
You know, for the position.
He pinch
And, you
hit.
know,
He pinch
he
hit
pinched.
for fucking Daryl
Yes.
Strawberry.
Yes. But you know what? Homer's in the Hall of Fame.
Yes, he is.
That's right.
He is.
And if we could get it to a point in our life where we can make it into as an honorary part of the Hall of Fame, like if we made it like as an honorary radio Hall of Fame or
Sure.
honorary, you know.
I would take honorary anything at this point.
That's right.
Anything. Honorary member of the Red Lobster District. Oh, my wife's remembered coffee that I asked for 25 minutes ago. Thank you, baby. Oh, and I got a nice finger with it as well.
You have an honorary wife.
I have an honorary wife, yes, because Lord knows she does not live up to most of the titles and duties that a wife is supposed to do. Like, fuck me. Anyway, sorry about that. I just got to fuck you right there. That's wonderful. But baseball itself, and I think part of the reason why some people are upset about it is because baseball has the most exclusive Hall of Fame in sports. It's hard to get into. It really is. It's the elite.
Always controversy.
Yes.
Always controversy.
It's difficult. But, however, baseball also has a precedent for people and activities that are about baseball. John Fogerty and Center Field, the song Center Field, is in the Hall of Fame. Jackie Robinson's wife is in the Hall of Fame. Abbott and Costello for Who's on First in the Hall of Fame.
But Abbott's son is not in the Swimming Hall of Fame.
No, I don't think so.
That was Lou Costello. Lou Costello's son is not in the Swimming Hall of Fame.
No, he's not. No, he's not, Jake. That's very that's distasteful, Jake. Very distasteful.
But, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Funny. Because it's hilarious.
Why are you laughing?
Because it's hilarious. But it doesn't just go into baseball. Other sports have things like this. Boxing, for instance. Boxing's Hall of Fame, two prominent members, celebrated members of the Boxing Hall of Fame, is one you might be shocked over and one I guarantee you won't be. Rocky Balboa, Sylvester Stallone is in the International Boxing Hall of Fame. And that's not the shock, right? Because, okay, it's Rocky. It's one of the most important symbols to ever be associated with boxing. I think most people can agree with that, right?
Yes, of course.
But you know who else
movie,
is in?
Who else?
Mickey Rourke. Rourke, who, as far as I understand, I knew that he fought a little bit when he was a kid, but he did The Wrestler. What boxing movie did Mickey? Did Mickey Rourke do a boxing movie?
That I don't know. Was he in $1 Million Baby?
I don't think so. I don't know. That was Clint Eastwood.
Fuck. Yeah, that's.
Oh, you know what? He might have played the chick who tried to fucking kill what's her name, big old booby chick. He might have tried to kill her. I think he played that girl because she was stocky.
That's like Russell Crowe getting in there. You know, like for Cinderella Man. You know, if he got in for that, that's a great movie.
That is a good movie. It's a very good movie.
Yeah,
but it's just kind
of
a lot
of great. Boxing definitely makes good movies, but but I don't think it gets any better than Rocky. I mean, the guy is 7 movies, and I mean the 5th one's a little bit.
Let's forget the 5th one. Let's just call it 6. Let's call it a good solid 6. If we just let's get rid of the 5th one. Law of averages, you get rid of the best and the worst, and everything else stays put, and that's how we do our averaging. Yeah, and if we average it like that, it's a pretty great franchise. Pretty fucking great franchise.
Yeah, but think of it, because like from the first one to Creed, and throw out 5, they're great. They're great.
I love Rocky Balboa. Creed is amazing. Creed's a super.
Creed, I didn't think it was going to be that good.
It was so good, brilliant. Brilliant storytelling.
Yeah. I kind of was like, okay, how many times can I go back to the well? And it's like, okay, I'm fully interested again. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's Jay Lopez just said Robert De Niro should be in for Raging Bull.
Right. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
And he also did that other boxing movie with Sylvester Stallone.
Oh God, yeah, the old
that
farts
really
movie,
bad
right?
one. Yeah.
But we see this, and take it a step farther. You can even go farther with this, because celebrities, in and of themselves, they get honorary titles all the goddamn time, and some of them will blow your fucking mind apart. It's really kind of crazy. Some of the people who have honorary doctorates, and not just doctorates like Kanye West has a doctorate. I think it's from Northwestern. Okay, that's kind of a deal, right?
Jesus.
Yeezus, Dr. Yeezus, right.
But
Meryl Streep has 4 doctorates, 4 honorary doctorates. And remember, she didn't earn any of these, so she's not a real doctor. She's got 4 PhDs honorary. 3 of them are from Harvard, Yale, and Princeton. Like, what? Do we have a problem with that? Do you have a problem? I don't. They bring in a lot of money, and then there's a naming association that goes with it. What's the problem here? It doesn't mean anything.
You know what? I say my sister-in-law who does have a doctorate in biomedical engineering,
like a real one.
Yeah. It's not honorary. She had to work really hard. We always like to remind her, Kanye West is a doctor too.
That's right. That's right.
He's a motherfucking genius.
I think Shaquille O'Neal is a 4-time honorary sheriff. I believe he's honorary sheriff.
Yes.
I know he's an honorary sheriff.
I used to do a joke because Shaq was actually a fucking internet cop.
Yes.
That was his thing. He used to fucking catch pedophiles. And I'd be, I used to do a joke. It's like a lot of people don't know Shaq is an internet cop. So, I'm just going to go around just trying to meet girls off the internet and walk around with a Heat jersey and a fucking basketball. And he go, how'd you know it was me? I go, I don't know. Your fucking screen name was Shaq Fu 32.
Shaq Fu. Your screen name was Shazam 775. Jesus, man.
That's right. The two disappointments in Shaq's whole life was Shazam and Tom H. No, I don't live in Germany. I live in New Jersey.
I live in Germany. I know we're both fat, so it can get confusing. I'm in Germany. I'm the fat one in Germany. He's the fat one in Jersey.
We're so fat that we actually touch.
Exactly.
Our, across the sea.
Yep. Well, my cock can reach. I don't know about the rest of me, but
like Frenchie Ben. Even Tommy C is a doctor in love.
That's right. Even Tommy C has a love doctorate. That is true. But I mean, some of the other celebrities, Ben Affleck has got an honorary. The funny thing is, Ben Affleck has an honorary doctorate in the arts. Like he couldn't even get a real doctorate for the thing that he pursues for a fucking living. It's still an honorary doctorate in the arts. Pete Diddy has an honorary doctorate from the college he fucking dropped out of. It's amazing. Howard University. Oprah's got 4 doctorates. 4 of them.
Of course she does.
It's crazy.
He has everything.
That's right. J.K. Rowling has doctorates on 2 continents. Okay, this is pretty crazy. It's insane. It's absolutely.
I want anybody out there right now who has any ties to any university to give Dave and I a doctorate in communications.
There you go.
That's if anybody has anything, you got to write to these fucking people. Dave and I need doctorates in communications.
That's what I did for a living for 10 years in the United States Army. I got crippled because of my communications job. I got hurt doing a retrans mission. I mean, that's what I did when I got hurt. Look, listen, you deserve the honorary doctor. I'm just sitting here in my 1970s den. Fucking, you deserve it, but I'm going to piggyback on you. And we're both Nerd and the Jerk. It's going to be called Nerd and the Jerk, but they're doctors. Yes, we couldn't just put doctor in front of them. We have to put but they're doctors. That's that's why you don't have a real doctorate, Jake. Right there. There.
I can think of a lot of reasons.
You know who also has an honorary doctorate? Your boy.
My boy.
New Jersey's own John Bon Jovi has a doctorate from Rutgers.
30. Yeah, they'll probably give Snooki one.
Yeah, Snooki will get one.
Will get one.
Magic's got one. Magic's got one. But you know what? The funny thing is he probably should have a real one in business because, good Lord, that dude just prints money wherever he goes. But he's got a honorary doctorate in business. It's crazy. I know Will Ferrell just got a doctorate recently.
I was
from
going to say,
USC.
I hope it's not in sexual education.
I was gonna let it go on the tee and just see what Jake did with it, and he did not disappoint. Did not disappoint one bit.
That's right. Yes.
So the point is, I don't think that there is a big deal to be made about this. I don't understand any of the backlash that comes because Homer Simpson is in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Is it because baseball?
I think Homer Simpson should have an honorary doctorate.
Sure. In nuclear science or some shit, sure, why not?
Yes, exactly.
And plowing, snow plowing. Let's get him a doctorate in that as well. Mm-hmm. It's kind of crazy. Sticking within the realm of sports and even baseball, something else prominent happened in baseball, and I know it touches your life a little bit, being a Mets fan.
New York Metropolitans.
How do you feel about not only the Mets being an awful baseball team this year, but things getting so bad that the iconic Mr. Met went on a rampage and flipped people off? How do you feel about Mr. Met?
I absolutely love Mr. Met. Mr. Met can't do any wrong. And I do have mascot experience.
Yes, you do.
So yes, I played Easter Bunny for probably about 10 years at my mom's work. I was my school's mascot for the basketball season.
That's a big ass bunny, Jake. That's a big ass bunny, man.
Yeah. I also tried out to be a mascot at a local baseball team over here.
You tried out?
I tried out, yeah. The only reason I didn't get it is because it was hard for me to get there on time. But I probably would have had it, it was a local independent league. That Sparky Lyle actually was the coach of the team.
Really?
Yeah. And Jake Fox actually used to play for them. It was the Somerset Patriots.
No shit.
Yeah. So I was gonna be Slider or Sparky. Those are the two mascots. They're a cat and a dog. And we were, and I had to go in. I had to audition. They liked what I had to offer, but they just said, it was just too much, for me to get to the stadium and stuff.
Fair enough.
So yeah. But I love Mr. Met, and I think the guy that got fired, obviously he should have gotten fired because it is a family-friendly environment. But it is kind of funny. You just see this big smiling baseball head.
It's hysterical.
And you go, and then the guy just walks away.
Honestly, I don't understand the big deal about it. I don't think Mr. Met should have been fired. It's New York. That's just a wave. That's a salute. Yeah. That's how you greet each other. I don't understand. It's just being New York.
Free Mr. Met.
Free. That's right. Free Mr.
There
Met.
is
Attica. Come on.
There is
man.
A Mrs. Met.
That's right. There is.
There's a Mrs. Met who makes appearances every once in a while.
Yeah, she does.
And I just feel bad for the little wiffle ball children he has.
What are they gonna do? Yeah. How are they gonna grow up without a father?
It's gonna be tough. I could just imagine the silent arguments going on in the Met household.
He's out of job. He's looking for work. He's got to go file for unemployment.
It would be funny if the Yankees got a mascot and they just called him Mr. Yankee.
Mr. Yankee just said screw it.
Yeah.
In today's world, that could have a completely different connotation. You got to be very careful with Mr. Yankee.
Yeah.
It's not good.
You know what? Outside the stadium, there's probably a guy called Mr. Yankee. Oh, likely. Here comes my cat again.
Oh, the cat is back in the frame, huh?
Yeah.
Fantastic. But the thing is, with mascots, this is nothing new. Mascots, there's so many incidents of bad mascot situations. And being a Cub fan, I have to go to one that's very recent, that's right in my head. Clark the Cub. Clark the Cub was debuted a few years back, and people lost their fucking minds because Clark didn't have pants. Neither the fuck did Donald Duck, but yet Clark the Cub didn't have pants. And so what the internet did, because the internet is amazing, and you can find your cat, hit that cat, stab it or something, Jake. Jesus Christ.
Come on. No, come on, Bubs.
Look at his brain.
Come on, get down. Good boy.
The thing is, the internet is so good at stuff like this. They actually drew a dick on this bear, and now everybody thought legitimately.
Looking up Clark the Cub. Yeah.
You got to look up Clark the Cub with a dong, because this got actual news coverage. There were news stations that were so fooled by this, they ran the picture of Clark the Cub's dong. And they were like, the Cubs cannot be serious about having this. And they ran the fucking picture. This has really happened. It's unbelievable.
I'm looking at it right now.
How about that dong, man? The internet, dude. The internet always wins.
That's right.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's fantastic. It is so good. It is so
I mean,
good.
Winnie the Pooh didn't wear pants.
No, who cares? Donald Duck didn't wear pants. You know why? Because they're fucking animals. Fucking
yeah.
When you put a goddamn shirt on an animal, it's completely acceptable. When you put pants on an animal, now you're just confusing everybody. You need to stop. You need to think about your life choices. Things are going awry.
Yeah, I mean, my cat was showing you his asshole.
That's right.
Before.
I was staring into your cat's brown
and
eye
it was
for
okay.
5 minutes before the show.
It was okay. It was
no,
okay.
It was not okay, Jake. No,
but he's a cat.
I don't care.
I was showing you. If I was showing
it.
you if I just said, you know what, Dave needs to see my asshole, you know,
no, I just
it would
think
be
you're
a
being
problem.
courteous. I'm the brown eye inspector, man. I've got an eye for the brown eye.
Come in for Brown Eye, the new show where Dave looks at your asshole.
Yeah. Hey, hell, I did a show with Tommy C for a couple of years, so I'm good at that. Oh, bang!
Yeah, you're looking at an asshole for 2 hours a day.
Pacow! Right in those. That's for fucking interrupting my show every day, Tommy. Every goddamn day calling in my show. That's why. That's what you get. That's what you get. He's never going to watch us. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Nope. Somebody's going to clip it. Dave called you an asshole.
Dave called you an asshole. He said that you were an asshole. Yeah. He's my best friend. I can call him an asshole. He gives a fuck. Jesus, he'll call me worse. Trust me. Yeah. But the mascot thing, mascots acting badly, is nothing new. Do you remember back in I think it was the late 80s, Tommy Lasorda punched out fucking the Philly the Fanatic.
Well, the Philly Fanatic sometimes deserves to get punched.
I agree. I'm always okay with this.
Like, I like the Philly Fanatic. I'm a Mets fan. I think the Philly Fanatic is very entertaining. But, like, I can see, you know, I got into big debates about the Philly Fanatic. And, you know, with my friend who was a Phillies fan, and I said, listen, Mr. Met could get the same response from waving his hand that the Philly Fanatic could get from just doing fucking whatever he does.
Right.
My wife absolutely loves the Philly Fanatic.
Does she really? Now I have a different outlook on Tracy.
She loves the Philly Fanatic.
How?
She just likes how silly and goofy he looks. I go to I sometimes
she like
go
when
to
Tommy sort of beat his ass.
She probably doesn't. So I'm going to show her that now.
Not a fan of Tommy Lasorda punching out the Philly fan. He deserved it that night, though. What a dick. Philly Fanatic's an asshole. But it goes to all sports, man. Remember Craig McTavish? Craig McTavish from Edmonton Oilers ripped off the Calgary Flames mascot, Harvey the Hound, ripped his tongue off. Ripped it the fuck off and then waved it around and threw it on the ice. That's hockey, baby.
Yeah, that is. Also, you know, speaking about Mr. Met, he was actually one of the first mascots to ever be introduced into professional sports.
Yeah, no, that's true.
A lot of people, you know, he and going back to the Hall of Fame, him and the Philly Fanatic are in the Hall of Fame.
Well deserved. Yes. Hopefully it's the picture that I used where you had the big fucking cigar. Yeah, Lord knows you can't have that anymore, but Jesus, that's the Mr. Met I want. That's my Mr. Met.
I think it would have been great if I don't know why, when I woke up and I heard that Mr. Met did something, I think it would have been great if he did like the suck it sign.
Oh my God, how great would that have been?
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Bring back 1996 WWE.
Fuck it.
And freaking just do the fucking suck it. You know?
Suck it.
Because there were people saying, like, how could he give the middle finger and he only has 4 fingers? You know, it's like, come on. You knew he wasn't showing you his fucking pointer finger.
You've seen the picture, right?
He wasn't telling you you're number one.
No, you've seen the picture, right? The picture. I even have it. I put it in the background of this of the thumbnail. Oh yeah, it's a middle finger. It's glorious. It is so good.
You know, he's not telling them they're number one or showing his ring size.
No, it is frustration, sir. It is frustration. The Mets are awful. But speaking from a Cubs fan, the Cubs are not very good right now either. You know, I can only say so much.
The Mets are a fucking trash fryer.
Yeah, you are.
That bullpen can fucking get. My cat has a better chance of getting people out in that bullpen.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, by the way, he's gonna show everyone his asshole. Come on, Bubs.
There it is again. Here we go.
Man. Get down. Now he's stepping on the keyboard.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I lost that
fucking fat shit cat. Look at that. Hold that fat shit cat up if you can.
Okay, hold on one second.
Simba. Oh my God, he's massive. Oh, scratch him. Jake's gonna get mauled. It's like you're trying to fucking wrangle a tuna. Oh,
this is my little baby.
Yeah, hurry up, babe. Hurry up. Wait, she wants to see him. Oh. Yeah, she loves cats. He's. Look at that. Look at his arms. He's got beefy arms, Jake. His forearms as big as yours.
I found him when he was 2 weeks old outside.
Oh, I wanted to bite your face. I wanted to bite your face so bad.
He probably will. Hey, go play or something.
I love it. That is a big fucking cat, Jake. That is a big cat.
Well, it looks like it ate ours.
Yeah, it does look like it. That's not our cat. Stop calling that cat ours. It's not ours. I don't care. You're gonna find that cat in a chow mein one day. Fucking around with me.
That's not a cat, it's a space station, someone said.
You win, Macad. You win the internet chats for the day. That is a big cat. Obviously, that's enormous for a baby.
Why has Jake got a pregnant lion?
It's a liger. It's a liger.
I found him outside when he was 2 weeks old. And and now he's 5, and the doctor said that he wouldn't live. So,
well, that's nice. That's
so
and like, not to bring up a sore subject, but he's the last pet standing, if I'm not mistaken.
He's the last pet standing, yeah, and he was the one that had the hardest life in the beginning,
Kind of poetic.
Yeah,
kind of poetic.
Yeah,
It's kind of poetic.
And he has so much. He's probably gonna live to like 80 or something.
He's gonna outlive everybody. That's very true.
Yeah.
Frenchie Ben says, "Don't get fooled, guys. It's a puppet." He's right. He's 100% right. Well, it's a puppet in the sense that Jake has probably stuck his hand up that cat's ass, more than likely. It's probably happened. It's unfortunate. We don't talk about it, though. We don't talk about it. But there's been so many instances to try to steer us back into the mascot discussion. Do you remember the San Diego chicken? Do you remember this incident? This is fucking great. This is one of my favorites.
It was one of the earlier mascots, too.
The San Diego chicken. He fought a fake Barney the dinosaur. Do you remember how this story ends?
No, I don't.
Barney, the real Barney, the people who owned Barney the dinosaur, sued San Diego. Sued him.
Huh.
Sued him and the chicken. Sued him.
Wow.
Completely fucking. And
I found out the guy inside the Barney costume was a black guy. Really?
That's surprising. Why? Yeah. Oh, racism. There's your racism, Jake.
No. And I found the costume was like 80 pounds or some shit. So the guy was in really good shape just to fucking do everything he did.
Yeah. Well, now him being a black guy makes sense. Have you ever seen the size of that tail? It works. It works, sir. There are so many instances. The Cincinnati Bearcats mascot started a goddamn snowball fight and was arrested. But his was bad though. He chucked a fucking ice ball at a cop and he got fucking arrested for it.
Mascots are fun.
And my favorite bad mascot moment of all time, 2011, Vanderbilt's mascot, Mr. C, actually punched out a kid. Walked on the floor, punched out a kid. It's my favorite one. It's absolutely ridiculous. There's so many. It's constant. But yeah, the fucking the guy who was Patriot for the New England Patriots, he He got arrested for soliciting prostitution.
As Pat the Patriot.
Yeah, well, he probably used it as a
Like-
pickup line. Do I get a discount? I'm a mascot in the NFL. It's ridiculous.
See, I want to be I want it to be Jake the Jet, and I want it to be the Jets mascot. You know,
Why?
because I'm a Jets fan.
That's another question. That's another question.
Listen. Wouldn't you, if you had the chance to be Clark the Cub?
Oh, I'm there.
You move back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
In certain communities, I'm already considered a bear anyway. So, you know, I'm basically there.
Dave the Bear.
I'm already there. I'm fucking there.
I always thought that was weird. Like how, the Chicago Cubs, and then we have a football team, the Bears.
We like themes. We're thematic, okay? We're thematic. We enjoy that shit.
And I like how, like, all in that whole entire Detroit, Chicago area, you have lions, tigers, and bears. So am I.
We do.
Yeah.
We do. We're Wizard of Oz fanatics in the Midwest. I can't help it. Can't fucking help it. It is fantastic.
You have the baby bears, and, that's the Cubs.
That's your World Series champion, Chicago Cubs. Fucking
Yeah,
have a little
baby
respect.
bears. The baby bears. That's what they're called.
Yeah, have a little respect. You got to put in there the goddamn
defending
World Series champion.
Your defending world champion, baby bears.
Still feels good. Still feels good to this day. Feels great. Still.
That, you know what? And that's what they should fucking call the minor leagues team. The baby bears.
Actually, the Iowa Cubs.
The Iowa Cubs, yeah, but they should just be called the Iowa Baby Bears.
Yeah, probably.
Because there is the minor league team, the Louisiana Baby Cakes.
I don't even know what to do with the Louisiana Baby Cakes. I don't even know what to do with that.
They're like I think like a AA affiliate or something like that for.
Well, AA. All the minor league teams have such weird names. There's some weird ones. There are really some strange ones.
What was the Mets one? It was like the Binghamton Strong Ponies.
I don't know. You lived there. I couldn't fucking tell you.
No,
oh my
yeah,
God.
yeah. The fucking Las Vegas 51s.
The
Buffalo Bisons.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, man, and some of them are the Durham Bulls, huh?
Yeah.
The Durham Bulls.
The Louisville Bats.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, that makes a lot of sense.
But they're like a bat, like a flying bat. And
well, that's just that. Now they're just trying to be too clever, and they fucked the joke up. Good job, assholes. But yeah, so it's just weird.
The Mud Hens.
I don't know if Mr. Met should have actually been fired over this. I really don't, because all mascots are assholes at the end of the day. We're about to break new ground here in the Jerk, Jake. We're gonna do something we've never done before. I don't think we've ever done this before. We're gonna talk about tennis.
Oh, right.
We're going to talk about tennis. And, tennis has a history. And it's not all pleasant. It's not all nice. It's actually kind of disgusting in some ways. And I'll tell you why. There's a tennis player by the name of Andy Murray. You know who Andy Murray is? I'm familiar with him. And due to contrary belief, I'm not the biggest tennis fan. Yeah, shocking as it is.
I know.
Jake,
I know.
Maybe not the biggest tennis guy in the world.
Not the biggest tennis. I think we might lose some subs because I'm not a big tennis fan.
I think you're disappointing people. You're pulling back the curtain now. It's not good.
That's right. Yes.
But Andy Murray is one of the best tennis players on the planet at the moment. But he's got a reputation. He's got a reputation as having one of the worst mouths this side of John McEnroe. Okay, he is. He swears a lot on the court. He screams a lot on the court. He grunts extremely loud on the court. And he is very bizarre. He's even at times, he goes on full monologues during matches. He talks to himself. He talks to his opponent. He talks to the umps. He talks to everybody. Talks to people in the crowd. Cusses at him. Swears at the ground, at the tennis ball, at the racket. Andy Murray is constantly swearing, and unfortunately for him, Roland Garros, where the French Open is being held, always is, has kind of rules. Not as strict as Wimbledon's rules, but fairly strict. They don't like it. They don't like it, and players don't like it, and players typically don't like grunting as a whole. which is kind of something that we see throughout the years in tennis.
What is it, like the Planet Fitness of fucking tennis?
Right. We're better than you.
Yeah.
And we know it.
Yeah, because I don't know if you know Planet Fitness. They have like a whole judgment-free zone. And like if you're lifting weights and you go, "Urgh!" They fucking there's a thing called a lunk alarm that comes on because you feel like they're intimidating people.
Did you go to is this your way of telling us that you're into a gym now?
No, I fucking used to go there. They have to put it into perspective about Planet Fitness. They actually have there's like 2 days during the month. One of the days they'll have bagels. The other day they'll have pizza.
Good God!
And this is a national chain.
And those are the 2 days that you went.
Yeah.
Bagel
and
day.
Nobody knows. And you're like, if you just go on YouTube and just put in Planet Fitness, people not using machines right or something.
Good God.
It's just people just fucking use this equipment so wrong. And they give Tootsie Rolls out. They give Tootsie Rolls.
Gyms are a fucking racket anyway. Anybody who has a gym membership is a fucking idiot. You know what the best gym in the world is? The fucking world. It's free. Go walk, you fucking lazy bitches. Jesus Christ, I'm so tired of it. Just stop. Stop with the gym memberships. That's another racket. But that's another story for another day. Now, I have a little bit of a fascination with this whole tennis thing. Just a little bit. Because one of my first boy-girl things when I was a kid was getting aroused by Martina Hingis. She was on the court. Because Martina Hingis was very loud. Very, very loud. Not as loud as Maria Sharapova. Believe it or not, there is actually a whole site dedicated to measuring the decibels of tennis players' grunts because they've gotten extremely loud. And the highest recorded is Maria Sharapova at 101 fucking decibels. I'm not even kidding. It's insane. Rafael Nadal is another one. He's notorious. And why is this important? Why does it matter? It's because a lot of tennis players not only take it as bad etiquette, but they also go into the realm of cheating because it's distracting. It's all these things, right? So Andy Murray is now coming under fire of this again because once again, he's going kind of crazy with it. So where do you stand on the whole, not only in tennis, but you take it into baseball with chirping? And is there such etiquette when it comes to your vocal expressions in sports?
No, because I was always a trash talker.
I can believe that.
So you know,
Jake's the only comedian that goes and heckles the audience. Okay, he's one guy.
I remember said one time this fucking kid had a huge nose. I was playing I was playing defense. I played high school soccer, and
did you really?
I played 4 years of varsity soccer. Yeah.
Holy shit.
And
that's
the kid was
shocker
offside.
of the day. A lot of people are calling bullshit on that. You're gonna have to produce a picture.
I'll show you my varsity letters.
I believe you. I believe you.
Yeah.
You have your varsity letters still?
I have somewhere around here. It's not like it's not like I fucking wear a fucking jacket out.
Yes, you do.
No,
you got a Camaro? You got a Camaro?
Yeah, I like to hang out at the mall and at the movies and put it on. No. So there was this one kid, he was like, that wasn't offsides. And this kid's nose was fucking huge.
Oh, easy target.
And I said to him, I go, you may have not been offsides, but that fucking nose kept you offsides.
Good God.
He was fucking livid.
Oh, I'm sure. Low blow there, buddy. Low blow.
Yeah. Yeah. He was chirping at me a little bit, calling me fat and shit,
There should be chirping in sports. There should be a little bit.
It's fun. It's a game.
What's the big deal? Yeah. It's a game. Do people forget that? Do people forget that at its core, these are games that we're talking about? And but there's supposed to be proper etiquette in games. There's supposed to be sports. Bullshit. That's what losers say. You can chirp. You can talk a little shit.
I tell people when I'm playing goalie in hockey, I tell them when they're screening me, I said, "Excuse me, sir, can you please move out of the way? I can't see the puck."
How about Sandlot, man?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ham Ham, come on, man. It was great. It was amazing. Amazing. Where he's chirping at the entire team. Is that your sister? In center field? She's naked. She's naked. Why is she naked? It's a time-honored tradition. You should be able to chirp. You should absolutely 100% be able to chirp.
Yes.
Let's move on
Matthew
a little bit
Barnaby here. Going back to hockey, Matthew Barnaby made a fucking career off of chirping.
He was a pest. He was a pest.
He was probably one of the greatest pests in the league to ever play. The guy would sit there, chirp, get fucking punched in the face, still be chirping and smiling as they're fucking fighting.
That's true.
So
it's
a part of the game. It's a part of sports,
and it shouldn't be taken away. Now, tennis, maybe, I don't know. I think golf courses is where we probably draw the line, but that's not a sport anyway, so it's okay. Golf's a hobby.
Yeah.
It's not a sport.
Bowling,
not a sport.
There's ashtrays built into the equipment. It's not a sport.
I think that there's a definition of a sport that I think there's certain criteria that has to be met. It's a hobby if you're competing just against yourself. If there's nothing that's affecting your performance and it's just you're going for points. Golf courses, bowling alleys, these are hobbies. They're hobbies. There's nothing that a defender can do, nothing your opponent can do, can affect your score. So I don't feel they're sports.
What about like bobsledding?
It's a hobby. It's not a sport. It's a hobby. There's no defense. There's nothing. Chess is more of a sport than bobsledding.
Huh.
Chess is more of a sport. Maybe no athleticism.
I watched Cool Runnings last week, so that's why I was like,
is that, you're feeling the rhythm, feeling the rhyme? Is that what's going on?
I was just thinking, and it was the first game that came up was bobsledding.
It's athletic. Don't get me wrong. Yes. It's athletic, but it's not a sport. It's a hobby. It's an activity. It's an event, but it's not a sport. That's going to piss people off, but I don't care. Not a sport. Not a sport. Golf's not a sport. Tennis is a sport. You play against somebody. It's sport. It's fucking sport.
I like this obvious mimic. Golf is the only thing that should be off limits for heckling. No, it shouldn't.
I think it should. You don't talk in someone's backswing, Jake. You get punched out. Darts is not a sport. No, JJ Lopez. Darts is not a sport. No, it's not. It's a hobby. It's recreation.
Unless I really couldn't, the guy that's fucking trying to stop you from getting the dartboard, that guy is a fucking...
Yeah, the guy moving the dartboard, he's just drunk. That's not a part of the game.
The guy diving in front of as you're throwing darts.
The guy who took a piss on your foot while you were trying to fucking hit the bullseye. No, it doesn't count. It's not. He wasn't supposed to do that. He's just drunk. It's fine.
Yes. Fine. You know what? We're gonna make all these games a fucking. We're gonna put defensive bowling. We're gonna make bowling officially a sport, and
full contact bowling. There we go.
Yeah. Full contact golf.
Alpha bobsledding is very technical. It is absolutely technical.
Yes. Pokemon is a sport.
It's more of a sport than bobsledding.
Yes, because you compete.
Yes.
I mean, I kind of think that it's a sport for it's as much as a sport as say like dog fighting.
It is. Dog fighting is a sport. Dog fighting is the ultimate sport. Gladiators, that's a sport. Yeah, absolutely. That's a serious sport. Is eating a sport? No, it's a hobby. It's a hobby. It's not a sport.
Even though I do hold the second place record for most tacos eaten in 10 minutes in New Jersey.
I want to take you on in that so bad. I want to take you on in that so bad. I want to eat tacos. Not because I want to beat you. I just want to eat tacos. Like desperately. I need a taco.
Listen. I stayed. You guys could look him up. I stayed probably within a couple tacos of Marcus the Monster Owens, who is a professional competitive
so many
eater.
Great names in competitive eating.
Oh yeah,
so many great.
This guy, like he competes in the Coney Island thing, and I ate 26, and I think he ate 30 or something tacos, and like the fact that I could stay within a couple tacos of a competitive of somebody who does this stuff on as a pretty much a living, it was just amazing to me.
I'm proud of you. I have more respect for you than I did before I knew that. Way more.
I also hold, I have also, every year that I've done it, I've always placed in the pancake eating contest for IHOP. I ate 25 pancakes. I've come first, second, and third.
Okay, see, people were shocked about the soccer. They're not shocked to find this revelation out. Nobody's shocked at this one. You're living the stereotype now, Jake. Jesus
Pancake
Christ.
Jake. There's a picture. There's literally, my wife took this picture. It was me in the pancake eating contest, and it's me just stuffing all the fucking pancakes into my mouth. And then all of a sudden, you see this kid who was in the pancake eating contest look over at me, and people say either he's grossed out or he's just in awe of
Could
you.
be both. Not mutually exclusive.
Yeah,
Not mutually exclusive at all.
It's like that. I go, that guy was. It was like literally watching Michael Jordan do what he does in his.
He was in awe of you. Yes.
Yeah. And people from my fucking neighborhood used to come to, it was the Keyport Fireman's Fair. People would come in my neighborhood and start just chanting Pancake Jake. I've done so many things, getting married and all this. All of a sudden, my father, I don't think he's ever been so proud of me than sitting there and hearing people chant Pancake Jake at a fucking pancake eating contest in a fucking shore town sponsored by IHOP.
I think that's something noteworthy in New Jersey, especially. I mean, like, that puts you on a Hall of Fame panel right there, buddy.
Yeah, listen, I've eaten freaking 3-pound burritos just to get a picture.
Don't do that to me, Jake. You know I love burritos, man. Don't do that to me, man. Oh,
yeah.
now I need a burrito.
Look up the Tsunami Challenge for surf taco.
You're asking me to look up far too many things. I don't want to look up anything.
No, I'm telling everyone out there.
I don't want to Google shit, Jake. I want to fucking talk about something.
I'm telling the people out there. So,
fair enough. Yeah. Go Google it, you fucks. Go Google it. Moving to the last thing in the sporting world that I do want to touch on, and it's not a lot of funny about this, but I feel like because the party might be over, this might be the last time. Well, maybe not, but this is going to be one of the last times we're going to have an opportunity to really talk about Tiger Woods. Tiger Woods, Jake. He's in trouble again, buddy. He looked like he was on the road to recovery. It looked like he was going to be, he beat sex addiction, that he beat that completely legitimate real disease. There's your cat again. Hello, rubbing his face on the microphone stand.
Come on,
go.
Come on, get down. Come on. Come on, go.
Good God. He was coming back to golf, and now he had to have another back surgery. And over the weekend, he got a DUI.
Yes.
And not good. He took one of the worst mug shots in celebrity history as well. Just I didn't know that drinking made you have Down syndrome, but apparently it is. It did. It's not a good picture.
He wasn't drinking.
No, it turns out he in fact wasn't drinking. And the story goes they found him passed out, unresponsive at his car basically. And according to Tiger, he had some he underestimated the strength of the mixture of not over the counter, but prescribed pharmaceuticals that he took.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I think that's probably fair.
And you know what? He probably just got fucking, like the look at that what's that Lunesta or whatever, the fucking sleep one.
Yeah.
The fucking he could have been fucking on something like that. This could have been just a reaction. He probably was sleeping and then he just got fucking. I'm gonna go for a drive.
Right. Well, still, even if it's the case, if you're on those type of narcotics or pharmaceuticals, you can't go behind the wheel of a car. But all that notwithstanding, we're talking about now a 41-year-old Tiger. He hasn't won a tournament in shit forever. It feels like.
Nah, yeah, I feel like I was in high school when the last time he won.
It certainly feels like it. So let me ask you, man, is the party over for Tiger Woods? Are we ever going to hear it? Look, 41 in golf is not all that old. People older have won majors. There's no reason to think that one of the greatest golfers, the most dominant golfer to ever fucking live, could start winning majors again. But do you see it happening? What's your take on the great Tiger Woods?
He's going to still play.
Eventually, yeah.
He's going to play. I think eventually he's going to get back. I think he's still trying to chase all those records, and I think Tiger's probably one of the most competitive athletes to ever step onto a court, field, or anything.
Or a whorehouse. He's the most.
Or a whorehouse.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is a
all.
Sport. All of them. Not one, not two. All of them. I want them all. I'm Tiger Woods.
Yeah, and he deserves it.
Sure, he's Tiger fucking Woods.
He's Tiger Woods. He's one of the most recognized people in the whole world.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a golfer. He's a golfer.
Yes.
You know how hard that is? It's not basketball, it's not football, it's golf.
Elin Woods, fucking, she should have been fucking scheduling these girls. He's Tiger fucking Woods.
Tiger Woods, come on, man.
That means one of the greatest golfers of our generation.
Oh, the greatest. There's not even there's no question.
All these other kids, the Bubba Watsons and all these other fucking Rory McIlroy, all of them, they're garbage compared to him.
Nobody, in the history of golf, nobody has been as dominant over the time period that Tiger Woods was dominant.
No,
it's just nobody. Not even Jack. Not Arnold. Not Jack. Not Snead. None of them won in the same capacity that he won.
Tiger did more for golf than anybody in the history of golf has ever done.
He was also one part of the equation of one of my favorite jokes of all time. We live in a time where the greatest golfer in the world is black and the greatest rapper in the world is white. That was amazing. Yes. And now it's not true anymore.
But no, it's just I think he's done a lot, and not just for the black community. I think he's done a lot for just young people getting involved in, just young kids from even the suburbs. It's just
he made golf cool. Look,
yes,
my high school, Durango High School, started a golf program because of Tiger Woods. We had a 5A high school. We had over 6,000 kids at that school. Never had a golf program ever. We did in 1999. It was developed. 2000. Guess what? They were one of the best fucking golf programs in Nevada. And it was started because of Tiger Woods. So
and that's shocking because Nevada probably has a shit ton of golf courses.
Yes, but one of the biggest high schools did not have a golf program, not until Tiger Woods.
And that's what I'm saying. He's just, since Tiger Woods declined, Nike has dropped golf.
Yeah.
Nike has dropped. Yeah, Nike doesn't do anything with golf anymore.
What's the point?
They dropped it because. Golf is a very expensive sport. Yes. So, you're not going to have kids in the inner city going out, buying clubs and stuff,
There is not another draw in golf anywhere close what Tiger Woods was.
No,
just
never.
Nobody. Because he had a boring personality, but when he stepped on the court or on the course, especially on Sunday, and the Tiger Red would come out. I watched that shit. And when I came back from Iraq, the first thing that I bought, this is a true story, I've spent $450 on a whole golf outfit, golf everything, got clubs. I did. I'm not kidding.
I want you to try and fit into it now.
I sold all of it. I have none of it. I've got none of it. It's all gone. All of it. But fuck you, Terry. Asshole. No. I'm actually closer to fitting into that shit again.
I'm out of the 300s, by the way. Go me. But
congratulations.
I like Terry. Thank you. Terry said, no, we made golf cool.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right. So all the sports stuff out of the way, I do want to talk about something somewhat serious, but not really. Look, we could talk about everything that happened this week, and I did do a show on this already with Kathy Griffin and the President of the United States, Mr. Donald fucking Trump.
Did something happen between them two?
No, nothing happened.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, Kathy Griffin, comedian, I guess, pain in the ass, definitely. decides to do a photo of her holding a pretty goddamn accurate likeness of Donald Trump, severed head, bloody, dripping viscera, just wonderful.
So accurate that Trump's son Barron actually thought it was his dad.
Yeah, woke up in the morning, looked at his phone. He's like, "Oh my God, ISIS got him. It's over.
Yeah,
done."
Kathy Griffin got my dad. I knew it was gonna happen.
I knew she was an ISIS agent. Fucking got him. Holy shit. So everyone, but there wasn't a huge backlash like in the mainstream media. It didn't seem like for a few days no one was really covering it all that hard. But Kathy Griffin did catch a whole hell of a lot of shit on social media, which seems to be a much greater place where any justice is going to fucking happen. Because if it's Trump related, mainstream media is not fucking going to run with it all that much.
I think people on social media are completely great judges of character.
In some cases.
I think those people who tweet all that stuff, yes, they should.
We know our own. We know our own.
Yes, they handle everything with grace and they form their own opinions based on facts.
Sure.
With everything.
Everything. They don't just ever read headlines. That doesn't happen ever.
No, nothing. Never. I don't think that's ever happened.
But in this case, the internet did get it right. The internet went after her big time. There were some defense, but not much, because there really is no defense of this. It's disgusting. And I'm a guy who believes in free speech. I believe in freedom of expression. I'm a comedic guy. You know this to be true, Jake, because you and I have had so many conversations about comedy, and I'm almost at that point where I don't believe that there are too many lines that can't be crossed in comedy. This is one. I have a problem with this. And I don't even think I would have a problem with it, or I would still have a problem with it, even if it wasn't about the President of the United States. And here's why. If you just have a mannequin head that is not in the likeness of somebody, and it's just got the fucking Donald Trump wig on it or something, and you're holding that up, and there's no blood on it, and you have a smile on your face, that's a joke. There's a punchline. There's something there. There's something that can be read into, okay? But when you spend a lot of money having a perfect likeness of the President of the United States head made, and then you just Adam's family it up, and you just decapitate, blood everywhere, and you take a stone-faced photo, and you happen to be on several advocacy boards for many different minority and special interest groups in the country, then you have a problem. Because there's no comedic stance here. There is no comedic joke. There is no comedic protection. You do not get that shield here. You are just you're advocating murder. That's what you're doing.
Yeah,
that's what I
no, trust me. I like, listen, I think Trump's a little bit ridiculous, and but I think that's without being said, but he's still our president,
right? Regardless,
and I kind of agree with I agree with CNN firing her.
Oh, absolutely.
But you know what? One thing, and I'm all for free speech. I'm all for it. Trust me.
Needs to be protected.
And yeah. But you know what though? She still could go out and she could still say jokes and stuff.
Yes.
And she still is, and she even said she is, and as a comic, she has that right to do it. She does. I think in the past, I've even gotten, they shouldn't be fired. Freedom of speech, this, that, and the other thing. But you know what? CNN has already been in hot water with Trump. And so, I think they did the right thing in this case. It is their company, and I don't think a lot of Trump supporters are watching CNN. They're more of an InfoWars type of people.
Maybe you might not be wrong about that. But when hiring and firings go, if you don't want somebody representing your corporation based off of the views and things and the actions in this case that they do, where there's not context, where it can't really be defended, I think that any corporation on the planet is fully within their rights to do so, because it's not a free speech anything. It's not a free speech argument anymore, because you could still say what you want, but that does not mean that you get to have the entitlement to represent another person's interest, whether it be a company or another specific person. Now,
like if I just said the N word 600 times
Right.
and I called somebody, you know, and YouTube said, "Yeah, you got to get rid of them," you know. Yeah.
if you
And
did
then,
that and you did it on your own channel, you have to deal with your own consequences. If you did that, let's say I gave you the password to my channel, let you upload a video, and that's what you did. Well, I have a problem with that because you're not
you
just
know what?
representing yourself; you're representing me.
I'm looking for something to do. I think I'm just gonna start a YouTube channel where I just say it over and over, and every video is just me saying it, but it like in a different hat.
A different Jesus. Yeah. So there's a little bit of a play there, and
Jake
good.
says the N word in a red hat. Jake says.
Does it offend you more when he wears a feather hat?
Yeah.
Let us explore. Let's delve
What is
into
the most
this.
what is the most offensive hat that Jake wears?
I have a feeling a white hood. If I had to guess, it would probably be a white hood. That'll be the winner. That's going to be the winner. If I had to guess. But this story
Yes.
is actually gone further now because now, after everything that's happened, she did apologize, and of course, the first thing she did was, as a comic, so it was a non-apology, is what it was. It was not an apology. It was an excuse, is what it was, and she kind of doubled down on that on a very fake video, and then today she had a press conference, and in this press conference, she brought lawyers with her. What the fuck? Brought lawyers with her because, get this, Jake, the Trumps are bullying her.
Yes.
That's the claim.
I heard that today. I'm like, oh God.
What? This broke me, Jake. When I saw this actually broke my fucking brain. Because she's now claiming that because of Trump's reaction, which I feel was quite fucking reasonable considering what she did, her career's over. Good, by the way. Fucking good. Fucking good. You can make the argument that it should have been over a long time ago, but fucking good.
Yeah.
But
well, you know what? I'm like, somebody asks us like, so do you like Kathy Griffin?
Yeah,
I'm like, I never like really like even like cared. Like I was like, oh, okay, Kathy Griffin. It's like if I saw her on TV, I want to just go, ugh, Kathy Griffin, change the channel. But I never would go, oh my God, Kathy Griffin has a special on.
Yeah.
You know,
I gotta catch this Kathy Griffin. Yeah.
Yeah. She was always just there, you know, and
she
now
always
she's
seemed like the poor man's Joan Rivers to me. You know, like she
was trying so hard to be Joan
hard.
Rivers.
She ripped her shtick off so goddamn bad. I mean, and as Joan has said, and I know they were friends, and I know that to be true, but as Joan said, you took my shtick and then you took my gaze. You took my stick and then you took my gaze.
Because Joan Rivers is probably one of the most brutal female comics to ever grace the stage.
One of the most talented, if not the most talented female comic to ever live.
Yes.
I don't know if there's anyone better. I'm trying to think. Diller was great. I've always been a big Carol Burnett fan. Marsha Wallace. I love female comics. All great, but I don't think anyone's ever been better than Joan Rivers.
I mean, what's her face? Lampanelli had a small window where she was great. And now she's just kind of annoying.
Now she's skinny and she's annoying. Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
She's skinny and now I hate her. She's insufferable. Because now I feel like she's judging me. You know? It's like, but you were hilarious as a fat broad, but now I don't know.
Yeah, we get it. You like black guys.
Yeah. They liked her more when she was fat. Yeah. Okay. Just,
and now she could just fuck all the. Yeah. Now it's the.
But it's pretty crazy. And look, Kathy Griffin can be funny, but in this case, she way overstepped. And I thought she was on her way of taking some responsibility of that. But now she's gone complete. Oh, Wanda Sykes is good, by the way. Real talk. You're 100% right. Sorry I didn't go to Wanda Sykes, but no, she is great. I agree with that. But now Kathy is playing this victim role. She cried, and then in the next second, she turned off the tears to be able to answer another question. It's fake and contrived and bullshit. She's actually taking offense to the fact that the Secret Service is investigating her, which I believe that it's warranted. I'm sorry. This is not a joke. I can't. When you take a picture where there is no context to be had, there's no shirt that she's wearing that says like Cav Fifi or anything like that. Nothing. It's just her holding a severed fucking head. What else are we supposed to say to that, Jake? You know, I'm hoping that you could bring something to that because, you know, you are a comedian. And if there's anybody who's going to defend it, it would be you.
You know what it is? The only thing I could say is, as a comic, you try to push that envelope. And in this day and age, I mean, just with the imagery of...
I don't think any age displays. I don't think it's ever
I mean, people, I didn't say it was right, but people were doing the same thing to when Obama came in, you know? But no celebrities.
The closest thing was Ted Nugent. Ted Nugent called him a mongrel, and then at one point he said he could suck my machine gun. And he got skewered for it, and rightfully fucking so. But Obama had that protection. Everybody was terrified to say anything about Obama because if you did, you're a racist.
Yes,
Trump doesn't have this. He doesn't have that shield. Trump is exactly what everybody is being told is evil. He's old, white, rich, and powerful. And now he's even more powerful than he was already before, which was pretty fucking powerful. He is what you are being told to demonize.
We literally put in a fucking comic book supervillain as our fucking as our president. Yes,
he's one fucking science accident away.
My first order of business: we're gonna block the sun.
Whenever, he would do something Mr. Burns-esque. There's no question. But all that notwithstanding, you don't have to have respect for the man. I think you do have to have respect for the position. The position, because now you're making us look weak globally. And Trump's not doing that, by the way. I don't believe that Trump is doing all that bad of a fucking job. By the way, numbers just came out. All-time fucking record low unemployment rate. All-time fucking record low right now in the United States. All-time record low. Trump. It's all I'm saying. I'm just saying. Let's give the fucking guy a chance.
But you know what?
Nobody's giving him a chance.
You know what?
Jake.
Everybody's gonna. You know what everyone's gonna say?
Obama.
Oh well, you know that was because that was just Obama. Yeah, he inherited that.
He inherited it. Yeah, of course. And you know what? There might be some things that are true to that.
Yeah.
But at the same time, there is no benefit of the doubt being given. Everything that the guy did, he wipes his nose the wrong way. He puts his hand on somebody's shoulder. It's constant. It's a barrage.
The coffee feet thing. I was at work and I wasn't really looking at my phone and I was just like, what the fuck is this? And I was like, I had to like Google it. I'm like, is this a new word? Am I pronouncing this right?
and that's the thing though, this is what probably bothers me the most. And this is the biggest thing that I wanted to talk about. The fact that Kav Fifi is a bigger story than the severed head. It's a bigger story. It's getting more now. It's starting to go neck and neck with what fucking Kathy Griffin did today. Now it's starting to go. She fucked up even more. If you could fuck up even more, she did. Shut up and go away. Make your apology. Go the fuck away. Don't play victim. You're not a victim here, Kathy. You're not a victim. Just say Kav Fifi and walk the fuck away because that's your best bet. Mm-hmm. That's your best bet. But it's unbelievable. Kav Fifi's a bigger story. Why is Kav Fifi a bigger story? Why is a tweet in the middle of the night that is just a typo a bigger story? Can you explain that to me?
Just because he's the president and he fucked up. That's all. That's all. I think I think they were both on equal grounds. Like if I always judge by how my Facebook looks, and it was either Kathy Griffin or what about when people did this and this is wrong, you shouldn't say that, and then it was Kav Fifi. I was like, what the fuck are we all saying now?
Right.
I think they were on equal ground, but I thought the Kav Fifi thing was real talk told me, Jake, don't be a Kav Fifi.
Don't be a Kav Fifi, yeah.
You know what a Fifi is, by the way?
Like a fag, right?
No, a Fifi is a is a sex toy that you make in prison out of like toilet paper rolls.
What?
And like hair. Yeah. It's a Fifi.
What the fuck? I know Fifi has also been a word for like a woman. A Fifi.
That's what they call it. A Fifi is.
Really?
Yeah.
How do you know that? Oh, you watched Oz or something, right?
Where'd
you get that? You got it from a TV show. You got it from a TV show.
No.
Which one?
Actually, my friend's dad told me. My best friend growing up, his dad told me that fucking he goes, yeah, you got to make yourselves one of them fifis. I'm like, what the fuck's a fifi? He goes, and when in prison they take a toilet paper roll and then they fucking you use it with you get some hair or something and lube.
Oh God,
So
hair?
that's a fucking
What the fuck? I love it.
listen.
I love it.
Impressed.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Urban Dictionary. Here's an Urban Dictionary for fifi. Originated in Chicago.
Oh,
A
that
slang
makes
word
sense.
that is defined as a party, generally a block. Oh, okay,
Oh, wait,
never mind.
Wait, Jake was wrong. Urban Dictionary says Jake doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, there's different.
Any of them are artificial pussies?
Here we go.
Oh,
Number 4, Mexican prison term for a fake pussy.
Okay.
Like a dildo, except it's a vagina. Here it is used in a sentence. Pedro mailed his mother a letter saying to her, have her pussy emmolded and send the product to him along with a bottle of lube.
The best part of this is
Yes.
that Urban Dictionary decided that to properly use it in a sentence, they had to start it with Pedro's mother. That's the best part of this. Like he could have wrote the letter to anybody. Why to his mother? Well, why make that association?
Hey, Mom, you mind making a?
That's amazing. I love it. I love that. That is amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh my God.
They'd be in jail. Like, come get this Fifi.
Oh God. Now,
that would probably be my nickname if I ever went to jail.
Congratulations. That is your new prison bitch name. You are Fifi.
Fifi.
Jake Fifi. Fifi Lee.
By the way, you ever see the fucking I don't know if I said this. The fucking remember the Scared Straight program?
Yeah, I never watched it, but yeah.
They do it in Rollway Prison, which is right down the road from here in New Jersey. I don't know if you remember seeing they did it again like in the late 90s. And here was a kid who's like, hold on to my pocket. And he goes, what's your name? And the kid says his name and go, no, your name's Bridget. And he holds on to his pocket and go, what's your name? He goes, my name's Bridget. Because, they're trying to scare him straight. I actually fucking knew the guy. I worked with the guy that's just like his stepson. So if you guys ever, the fucking Bridget kid. And then I find out, it goes, so is he in jail? He goes, yeah. I go, oh God, that's going to be tough. I bet his name is Bridget.
I would be remiss if I didn't point out the irony here that the show is called Scared Straight and they were scaring people straight by actually trying to scare them gay.
Yeah.
I just need to throw that out there because
if I went to jail and any of them I was like, you're so gay.
Jake,
prison rape.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
So gay.
So gay. Well, gay is gay.
Thug.
So, Jake, what did we miss? We're coming to the end of the show here. What did we miss? What did any final thoughts? Things that we missed? Any final stories?
If you're a mascot, don't give the finger. If you're Tiger Woods, don't drive. If you're Kathy Griffin, maybe you should think twice before posting.
You know what? She's become ISIS's favorite person. I can tell you that.
That's
she's
right.
On the calendar. She's Miss June. She will be Miss June this year.
That's right. I like the way she holds the hair.
You could tell she really understood the message we're trying to portray. Kill this motherfucker. That is the only message.
Yeah, and now the fucking when they pray because it's Ramadan now.
Yeah, it is.
And it's like but then they take one prayer and it's what the Ramadan music kind of sounds like Kathy Griffin stand up.
A little bit, very close.
Yeah,
I'm not sitting here saying that Trump is a good president. That nowhere near did that come out of my mouth. What I'm saying is we're never going to know. We're never going to know. We're never going to know if he could properly do this job because he is not even given a chance. When every day there are 50 fucking new conspiracy theories and unfounded accusations, none of which will ever be proven, ever, because that's not the intent of them. The intent of all of these stories are simply to discredit him to such a degree that you have to hate him. And that's it. That's unfair. That's not right. It's not right to me. So
No.
I don't know if Trump could. I think from a business standpoint, Trump can do this job. I believe it. From a business standpoint, he could do this job. From a political standpoint, maybe not, but that was the reason why he was elected in the first place. And now he's not getting the opportunity to do it. So that's my whole point with that. So on that note, Jakey, my mush puff, I think this was a pretty damn good return. You're Michael Jordan wearing the 4-5. Feel pretty good? Feel good about it?
That's right. Yeah, I do. I liked it. I think it was a good show.
What do you think about new
thank
graphics?
you for everyone.
You like the new graphics? You like the new look?
I do. Yes. I
Big
like how I got the slick back hair and the glasses. Hey.
You're looking good. It's very becoming.
The next graphic should be a fucking wife beater and
burnt cigarette holes all over your side and shit. Big shout out to Captain Kirsch for this. She did a fantastic job because she is amazing. I really like.
By the way, I'm noticing a lot of different females in here.
I'm developing a following.
Everybody's that can't be the Vern Troyer.
Who's Vern Troyer?
You don't know who Vern Troyer is?
No.
Mini-Me.
Oh, yeah. No, that's not the real one. No, this is just a troll.
Oh.
Just a troll.
Yeah, that would be too awesome. But no, I noticed like almost every guy was hitting on Jade Bunny or Jade Rabbit.
Hey, you be respectful of my Jade Rabbit. She's amazing.
No. Is she the one that knows like Frank Oz or something? Is that I heard one of the shows.
Oh, was
somebody knows Frank Oz.
Was that her? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I was listening. I go, who is that? And I think they said Jade, and I can't remember. Yeah. So
there is a lot of new females that are showing up. I don't know. Maybe it's my Pokemon sex appeal. I have no idea. Yeah. As JJ Lopez says, Dave is a pussy magnet. Yeah, it might be true. I don't know. Now, Jake and I are both losing weight. We're both no longer 300-pounders. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
watch out.
That's right.
They're going to have to clean up their chairs after this shit, Jake. Look at you. You're
I know. The gushing. God, everywhere.
Sploosh.
Yep. That's all I hear. I don't know how they could just sit here and watch this, you know?
They're not. Trust me. They're doing it one-handed.
I mean, I feel bad that you guys have to wait all week for this.
I feel bad that their husbands are going to have to put down the wet floor sign. That's what I feel bad for. Poor husbands.
Poor husbands that, poor husbands and boyfriends that, have to hear Jake and or Dave screamed out during sex.
That's right. That's true.
Oh, Nerd and the Jerk.
New meaning. Meaning.
I swear, I will. I don't know what I could give, but if you guys could just do it, if you guys just yell out "Nerd" and the Jerk during sex,
oh please do.
It would be the greatest plug ever. Greatest plug.
Got to do it. It's only a plug for one. The best thing is they're doing a plug while getting plugged. Bang.
Yes.
Fantastic.
Boom. Guy or girl.
Absolutely. A plug is a plug, Jake. A plug is the plug.
and you know what? Don't even explain it to him. Don't even explain it to them. Just say, "Oh, Nerd and the Jerk" in the heat of the moment.
That's it.
Or even better, "Oh, Dave and Jake."
That's it. And I think on that note, there's really nothing else to be said after that one.
Jake, my wife, David, Jake, and my wife had to put down the wet floor sign for me.
You might want to go check your prostate, is all I'm saying. All right. So thank you guys very much for joining us right here for Nerd and the Jerk. Hopefully you enjoyed it very much. Jake Lake making his return to the stage. We had a good time. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. We will see you next time right here on Dead on Day Productions. Make sure you check Jake out on Twitter. Where can they find you, Mr. Link?
You can find me on Twitter at Jake Link Comedy.
There you go.
I sometimes tweet a hysterical thing. My last tweet was about North Korean restaurants. So
there you go. Well,
it was a good one. It was
your bust gutted. Yeah.
It was. I wonder if I want to open up a North Korean restaurant and just tell people how awesome our food is, and then when they come there, we don't have any.
There you go. There you go. And you can follow me on Twitter at DeadOnDaveV. Thank you guys very much for joining us right here.
Wait. So it's at Dead on Dave V. Like there was another Dead on Dave.
Yeah, there was, and then there wasn't, and then for some reason then there wasn't, and then somebody tried to sell me Dead on Dave at Dead on Dave because there wasn't, and I was gonna grab it. Somebody beat me to it and tried to sell it to me. I told him to go fuck.
I tried to buy just Jake Link, but because apparently there's another Jake Link. So.
I don't know. All right, guys, thank you very much for joining us right here. I'm gonna try again and end it. We'll see if we get out the door this time. We're gonna try. We'll see you next time. Thanks a lot, everybody. Keep it copious, and remember, as always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. See you tomorrow. Big long Pokemon stream tomorrow, guys. We'll see you. And peace.
Later.
Here's your winner,